Hey wild ones, I'm Lucy and this is Pussy Powered. In today's video, we're talking about going with the flow, like quite literally. There's so much that we could go in depth on within these concepts, but I'm gonna keep it super simple and just give you an overview of the 4 seasons that we experience as women every single month, so you can take advantage of them, harnessing the power of your cycle as a woman. This is such a gift that we have as women that if you're not tapping into this consciously, now is a great time to begin. So our cycles have 4 seasons, just like the 4 seasons throughout the year. We've got winter, spring, summer, and fall. Just think about that for a second. How amazing is it that we get to experience these seasons within our bodies every single month? Pretty fucking rad. Phase 1 of your cycle is your menstrual phase. This is when you are having your period. This is the week of the sage, the wise woman. You become more reflective, a little more withdrawn, naturally more intuitive, feeling more connected to your intuition, inwardly focused, and letting ideas brew. This is a really powerful time. Use this first week of your cycle as an opportunity to do some deeper reflecting. Reach to the core of things. Let go. Oh, such a powerful time to let go as you prepare for new to bloom. During this time, you might feel like you need extra rest. Lean into that. Give yourself that extra rest. Create that time for yourself. Listen to what your body, your intuition, your emotions are telling you. You might notice that you start to get some new ideas, but you're not feeling quite ready to act on them just yet. Let yourself sit with those ideas. Let them keep brewing. The second phase is the follicular phase. Your body's getting ready to release an egg in hopes of getting pregnant. This is such a powerful time. For me, I noticed that this is when my energy really surges. And this is called the maiden phase for a reason, or the virgin phase. Everything feels new and spring is blooming, feeling dynamic, more active, increasing conscious awareness, tapping into your creativity to learn something new, challenge yourself physically, get into those more pressing workouts. This part of your cycle is a manifestation of the energy that has been brewing, and it starts to bubble out and bloom. The third phase is the ovulatory phase. You're ovulating. This is called the mother phase. Estrogen levels are surging. During this time, you might find that you're feeling more expressive, more outgoing. You want to go to more events. You want to engage with more people. You want to have more conversations, make new friends. Maybe you're feeling more outwardly focused and creative. Feeling a surge in creativity. This is a great time for productivity, for teamwork, for more of those conversations that maybe you've been putting off, and now you have more of the energy and the capacity to have them. It's also a great time to really nurture your relationships and continue tapping into your creativity, using your creative outlets. Estrogen levels are dropping. In the fall, phase 4 is the luteal phase. Progesterone levels are surging. This is what we call the Enchantress Phase. Wild woman, premenstrual. For a lot of women, this is not a very pleasant phase because you're feeling crampy, you're having PMS, but this is actually a great time to continue your creativity in a different way, shifting gears, becoming a little more inwardly focused and introspective as you prepare to go back into winter, but still a great time to be active and noticing awareness. Your self-awareness is opening up. Be conscious of engaging in the activities and the self-care rituals that will help you feel more grounded and present as you prepare for another winter season. As you learn to work with the phases of your cycle instead of trying to force against the grain and feeling like, on your phase 1, your period week, I need to be super creative right now. It may be hard on yourself for not getting into that super creative flow, when really maybe now is the time time to just chill and look inward and be introspective and let the ideas brew some more. I know some women who they only plan their really important speaking engagements and performances when they're in their spring or summer phases of their cycle. I know that we can't always do that because we're expected in our society to always be in peak form or always be in spring or summer mode, when in reality, we're experiencing this throughout our cycle. But when you really tap into the flow of your cycle, you'll begin to see patterns that you tend to be more creative at this time. You tend to be more introspective at this time. You tend to be more assertive during this time. And just notice how it lines up with your cycle. I hope that helps give some insight into what's going on throughout your cycle, throughout the month. I'd love to hear your personal experience with this. Please feel free to comment below. And I'd also love to hear any questions that you may have that you'd like for me to address, or topics that you want to see covered. In the meantime, here's to your unleashing for a pussy-powered life.